Hi, it's Joy, and today we're going to be watching Star Trek Strange New Worlds, Series 1, Episode 2, Children of the Comet. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring this show. I loved the first episode, so I'm very excited to see what the planet of the week is this time around. Reminder that if you are watching this on YouTube at some point in the future, these reactions went up in January and February and March of 2023. Thanks to the wonderful Albert, and let's go.
Invitation to dinner at the captain's cabin, for which I have been encouraged by Lieutenant Ortegas to dust off my dress uniform.
You said it was formal.
Actually, what I said was you might want to wear your dress uniform.
Are you?
Lieutenant Ortegas, Cadet Uhura, welcome. Dress uniform, huh?
Even though these are people you work with every day, I'd feel so uncomfortable.
Does the Enar have a form of precognitive ability?
I knew you were going to ask that.
Because you sensed my question before I asked it?
Because
Everyone always asks that.
I've tripped on his pants. So anyway, after my lieutenant pulls me aside and said,
I've never understood the human inclination to laugh at others' misfortune. It feels impolite.
That's
why it's funny.
Because it breaks a social expectation.
it goes so badly, you just have to laugh.
The key is, if the person is laughing at it themselves, you can laugh at it. If he was there like, it was the worst day of my life, and you're laughing in his face, that is insensitive. People will do it, but it's still insensitive.
Truth is, I'm not sure I'm actually all that Starfleet. They were killed in a shuttle accident. My
I'll
older
take a
brother,
backstory.
too. Their absence was everywhere. I moved in with my
make a
grandmother,
wonderful
but
family
I
in
just
life here.
And I sincerely hope you discover a place where you feel you do fit. Wherever that may be.
It will be right here.
But I would say to you that Starfleet has been a lifelong dream for many, myself included. If it is not your path, you might consider making way for someone else who wants to walk it.
Oof.
What you told me about what you saw on Boris.
I'm glad he shared that
Turns
burden.
out knowing your... Lately, I've been saying them over and over again. Like a reminder. Stay the course, save their lives.
There might be another way to do both.
I refuse to believe there isn't another way.
There is a problem with the Comet.
Oh no. I don't like problems with my comets. I like my comets to be unproblematic.
Well, we've got a planet to save before breakfast. I love this job.
What's gonna go wrong?
You want to tell me how a comet puts up a force field?
Oh, that's so dumb. I thought that was the glow of the comets, of the torpedoes like latching on with the ion engines, not a shield.
The final frontier. This is the cadet's first away mission. You wanted to learn to speak alien languages. Go where the aliens are.
Is she gonna discover why she wants to be in Starfleet?
Ridiculous as fuck. Now you're just toying with me.
That was not my intention.
I've noticed.
Heads up. Remember when we arrive, gravity is a fraction of Earth normal. Don't want anyone flying off into space.
I feel so confident now, thank you. You can do this.
I'm standing on the surface of a comet.
Yep. I think you're gonna discover a passion for Starfleet somehow. Like, is this a dead civilization or an abandoned civilization? Or are we gonna meet some people?
Perimeter's clear. No one here but us.
And an egg.
Lieutenant, I don't think that's a...
Yahtzee. Huh?
Is he gonna die?
But I am reading a dangerous buildup of energy.
Oh, move.
Please step away from the egg.
Turn him over.
It's hard to stop. We need to get
Oh
him to the
my
ship.
god.
Lon, your signal's spotty. We can't
I
quite hear
heard
you.
emerge emails.
Lieutenant Kirk has been injured.
In trouble getting a lock.
Oh god. Can they revive him here?
Clear.
Great first away mission.
He's stable for now.
Thank
All
god.
frequencies are down. We're cut off from the ship.
It's gonna be on you, Uhura. Communicate
on
with
our
the
way.
egg. You gotta communicate with the egg. You can do it.
And You are the only linguistics expert here.
You can do it. It's a huge burden, but you can do it. I believe in you.
Laser at a higher frequency could cause resonance.
The right frequency could shatter it.
Not the worst
I like
idea in
this
the
plan.
world.
It's a good plan.
But we're not attacking you, we're Comet. When you feel like we're just trying to save our people, okay?
Pretending not to be in way over my head. Too
Brilliant.
honest.
I am a Vulcan. We are too honest by nature.
Your girlfriend, it's like the captain said. Sometimes things go so badly,
Yes, laugh.
just have to laugh.
I find the best way to diffuse tension is to apply rigorous logic.
Both work.
Okay?
You're doing great, Uhura.
Incoming weapons fire.
The Comet fire back?
Minimal damage to port and...
They did.
Holy shit. Dude, this is just getting better and better.
We are the shepherds.
Really?
That's how the Universal Translator's processing it.
Shepherds of the Comet?
We escort arbiters of life.
Okay.
If you
Totally
tamper with
for
it
you.
again, we will not hesitate to destroy you.
Okay, well it's about to be dark. It's gonna explode in a minute, so do you want to stop that? Help us stop that? Help us help our people? And the people on the planet? And your Comet?
If it is his will to bring life, he will bring life. If Mohanid wills the
Does
planet
sound
to
a bit
die,
like religious
he even
zealotry.
chooses to die with it.
Blowing up a planet full of people is not preordained.
You said you were a reasonable man, Captain.
Are you a
So how can
reasonable
you
man?
know? Since before our
Shepherds? Zealots is more like it. What did you find?
The system time for the landing party to get the force field down.
And hope these shepherds don't find out that they're down there. I'm guessing they'd be kind of touchy about that.
But your crew has desecrated the temple on his surface.
Yes, they know about the landing party.
Well, if you'd arrived in
We were
time
simply
and told
trying
us
to
it was a
ask-
Their
temple, we
presence
might not have
is
done.
blasphemy.
Find a way to get through the landing party right now. Break the laws of physics if you have to.
Great. Everything's wonderful. Best first landing party ever.
You gonna get us out of here or get us killed?
She's gonna try.
Right now, I'd say it's pretty much a toss-up.
She's very honest.
Mr. Kirk identified one error you can avoid. By eliminating that option, he has improved your odds.
Thanks.
Was that actually your version of a pep talk?
Yes, I've been working on them.
Keep
How was it, did
working.
you say?
Keep working.
Maybe don't take your foot off the gas.
Today, you are quite simply the only person for the job. Will you rise to see it through?
Much better pep talk.
That one was better.
Mm-hmm. Is it responding to her song?
It responds to music.
Making breakthroughs.
Vamo Vamba, a traditional song from Earth, originating in Kenya.
That
Yep.
cannot be a coincidence.
She's doing it. You've got this. How can we turn this into, like, a viable communication? Let us go, please, and don't destroy the planet, if you wouldn't mind.
Different pitches are listened. Triple the frequency and you get a perfect fifth. 5 times the frequency is a major third.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
The
Look
code is a
at
major
you go,
chord. Why was
thriving.
naming a species? Okay. Try and follow my lead.
Was that the Star Trek theme? Look at her thrive. Egg, you hatching. Oof. She did it! Look at her go.
We're definitely getting closer to resolving the whole genius or about to get us killed conundrum.
So the right time for genius.
Did it like that?
The
You liked
Comet's
it?
force field just disappeared.
You continue to interfere.
No, the Comet's quite happy.
technically we're
Maharin
warned.
or
Look, let's
Mahadin.
talk about
It's
this. Find some
happy.
common ground.
That didn't go well.
I think that went well.
Brace for impact.
Does she need to go back on the comet and sing to it so it diverts path?
Able to translate it yet. It might take days.
We have less than 1 hour before the comet will impact Persephone 3.
You do a lot of reminding people of deadlines, sir.
She does have a point, Bob.
Get to work!
What if the comet moved itself?
Huh? Can we sing to it from here?
Initiating evasive pattern Ortegas Gamma 1.
Evasive pattern Ortegas.
Jesus Christ. What are our shields at now? Will they not fire anymore because they'll risk hitting the comet?
If you don't help us, we'll collide with the comet, which will destroy our ship. And the trilithium resin in our warp core will ignite, destroying the comet. Which will also
Good
happen
at
if
giving
you try to blow us up.
ultimatums. Breaking it up, making it moved. What is the plan? I don't fully understand.
It's moving. The sublimation is nudging the comet off course.
And for the record, we're not actually touching it.
I mean, it's definitely a technicality, but we're not.
Where's Lieutenant Spock?
Spock? Is everything okay?
Sometimes things go so badly, you just have to laugh.
Oh my god. Terrifying. Spock has been possessed. Well done.
Reducing the planet's aridity will make it more amenable to plant growth, agriculture, and, one might surmise, societal development.
Maybe the spirit is always
Did it
there for it.
actually bring life?
There are shepherds are onto something.
The space monks were actually right.
But it did need our help to do so.
How many more like it are out there?
It's a huge, huge question.
It meant no harm. That was the message.
But if I had not interfered, it would have...
When we zoom in on the image, we find this shape.
Is it a sentient comet?
And this is a comet's flight path, and its, I don't know, mission to seed that planet was predicated on you flying that shuttle to move it. It knew its fate, you might say.
Still zapped old Kirk.
Thank you for your report, Cadet.
You do see wonders every day in Starfleet.
I understand you did not come to Starfleet the way many of us have.
You
That you were not sure you
deserve
wished to
be
stay.
here.
I'm certain, should you choose to, Starfleet would be fortunate to have an officer like you.
Yes, it would, and yes,
Thank
it
you,
will. Someone's beginning to find her passion here.
So just because you receive a message from the future
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
mean you understand it.
We're not talking about the comet anymore, are we?
It could be a warning so that he can avoid that fate.
How do you know you can't make a different choice? One that saves all of you.
Closer to the time, you might have more of an understanding of what would happen that would cause
What
the
if your
situation. God, he's so hard because in a way it was he needed to accept it, but at the same
Computer.
time,
Ulik al-Alcazar.
yeah, they're babies now.
Uto Hoshida.
I guess he kind of needs to accept the probability and possibility that he will have that awful moment happen in his life to save them, but at the same time consider that maybe he will find a way through it. Maybe there'll be a different way. Maybe it won't be as terrible as he thinks it will be. I don't know. Okay, I loved the focus on Uhura in this episode. You know, with this kind of show, when you have a sort of ensemble cast, you do often get these episodes with one character being centered on, but I didn't necessarily think episode 2 would focus on somebody other than the captain and the wider crew. So I absolutely loved that, and I mean, it was tragic, but I loved hearing her backstory. I have not seen any of the original series that she is in. I've only seen the movies, which obviously are their own version. So I have no idea if that is a pre-established backstory for her or if that is a brand new backstory for her. But regardless, it was very, very good to know where these characters come from. I think in any show you're watching, knowing what shaped their lives and what events shaped these characters into the people we see today is so essential to understanding who these characters are at the start of a series. And I actually like the fact that she isn't a desperate, I want to be part of Starfleet. It hasn't been her dream all her life. This is something that she's not entirely sure of, because, you know, we as the viewer are kind of like, oh, you're gonna do great, because unless they're gonna be like, actually she leaves and her sister, who she didn't mention, comes, or, you know, actually no, in this turn of events, Uhura doesn't stay in Starfleet. We know she's gonna do great. But I like that it shows you that there are multiple paths into a vocation, into a calling. It doesn't always go the way you would think it would do. And you can find your love for something when you kind of ended up doing it just because you didn't really know what else to do. You can find that is a thing that you truly love. It also just Spock as a character has always been great. And I love the way he interacts with the crew and they interact with him. And his pep talks were fantastic. The second pep talk was actually really good. I'm still very confused by who Samuel Kirk is. I'm trying to remember, like, I know the first movie, which again, I know the movies aren't directly linked to this because they're like a separate universe of Star Trek, but I feel like in the movie, his dad died at the beginning. Spoiler alert, it's in the opening, and it was very sad. It was Chris Hemsworth. Was his name Sam? But then he's too young to be James T. Kirk's dad. So he's like a brother or a cousin, a dude that happens to have the same surname. I truly don't know. Are they going to explain it at some point, or am I supposed to know? If they're going to explain it, and I'm not meant to know, totally fine. But please, if they're going to explain it, let me know. If you're watching this on YouTube, hopefully I figured it out by now. But he was an interesting character, and I liked the way the idea of him and Uhura being able to work together to kind of use their knowledge to fight and solve this thing. I love how she was able to, you know, it was a sort of a group effort, you know. Spock noticed that the cave is responding to your voice. She was able to figure out how to make it work. It really shows you that, you know, Star Trek, Starfleet works best when everyone works together. That's one of the things I love most about it. Then on the other side, the idea of these shepherds, I mean, they were religious zealots. You know, you could definitely argue, seeing that they were proved right in this case, but if Starfleet had listened to them and done what they said, then this would never have happened. So clearly their religion is not all powerful, because if they'd been like, okay, yeah, we won't do anything, sorry, we've got our people back, but that's all we're gonna do, bye, then it would have collided with the planet, and it would have been a very sad Mahanet, or whatever it's called, because it would have been gone. Which shows you that even if there is a grain of truth to their religious zealotry, that being a zealot is still taking things too far, and having that kind of being convinced, like the shepherd was so busy being like, could you consider that we're right? And he couldn't even vaguely begin to consider that he was wrong. I don't believe in preordained destiny or anything like that. I could believe in a sort of advanced science or advanced consciousness that is able to look. I mean, we know that there are concepts of looking into the future because, like, Pike has done it. So I suppose in this, I could believe that the comet could look into the future. I don't think it's deity or any kind. I think it's just able to look and see what's around and use the best resources to do what it needs to do. Uhura really shone in this episode, and I think you also saw how the rest of the crew works together, and I'm just really looking forward to following them on this journey. I like the idea of them having the dinner at the beginning. I mean, obviously this is a huge group with like thousands of people, or at least hundreds. So it's not like a situation where everybody knows everybody. But what I love about Starfleet, the Star Treks that I've watched, is they've really become like a found family to a degree. Some people will have families that exist elsewhere as well, but they kind of, because of the nature of their job, where you see these people day in, day out, you live together, you spend a lot of your downtime together. For the months you are together, you really become a family. And I imagine on ships like this, there will be like lots of little found families. A kind of a wider extended family is everybody on the ship. But there'll be, you know, that group in engineering on the night shift, they'll be a found family. And that group over there, you know, like kind of all these little things. And so our characters are getting there. They've had little dinners. And I'm just so excited to see where the show goes next. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring, and thank you for watching.